Greetings from Costa Rica. Just like the Allman Brothers Band, today I'm southbound, headed on my first ever Costa Rica real estate road trip. If we were coming up with an acronym, it would be pretty awkward, something like a CREERT. But anyhow, we're headed down to Nosara today, or at least very close to Nosara, a project where I think that they're building homes that fit exactly with what a lot of people dream of, which is a mountainside, ocean view, really sort of high-end natural home that fits into the landscape. I'm headed down to Kalia with my main man, Stefan. We're gonna get our first ever Costa Rica real estate road trip on tape. Greetings from Costa Rica. I hope you're doing well. My name is Matt Rosensteel. Thank you very much for watching. Today, I'm presenting my first ever Costa Rica real estate road trip. This will be a playlist of 3 videos from a trip I made with my man Stefan down south to see a series of neighborhoods done by a developer called Kalia. This developer consistently builds contemporary, open, ocean view, gorgeous homes that really hit a lot of priorities for my clients. And honestly, it's a kind of home that oftentimes I can't find too many of examples of in our area. Kalia is actively developing several neighborhoods located probably an hour and 15 minutes south of Tamarindo. You're about 2 hours away from the Liberia International Airport in an area of Guanacaste that is around Ostional, Nosara, Guiones, etc. It's down south on the Nicoya Peninsula. This region has always attracted a huge amount of international interest because of the Ostional Wildlife Refuge, a natural wonder where turtles come to lay billions of eggs. Also, Nosara is one of the fastest growing tourism hubs and really expat relocation hubs on the Guanacaste coast. So I wanted to take a road trip down there. I don't get out of my neighborhood very often to see what kind of homes are available and to have more ideas to offer my clients, especially those of you who are seeking that idyllic mountaintop retreat with an absolutely stunning view in a very private location. Here's the first video from our trip down there. Thanks very much for watching. Check out the playlist with all 3. Have a good day. Greetings from Costa Rica. It's my first ever Costa Rica real estate road trip, and we've arrived here in Kalia, down by San Juanillo. I'm joined for my first interview by Mariam Coll. She's the head of sales for the Kalia Living Group here, just outside of San Juanillo. This is a stretch of coast that's absolutely beautiful. We actually got a couple shots on the way down here. You can already see the forest changing from where we were in Junquial. And boy, have we arrived. We're sitting here at a fabulous hilltop home. The view behind me is absolutely incredible. Mariam, thank you very much for joining me today to answer a few questions, because I rarely get out of my own neighborhood. I don't like to go other places. I'm very much a homebody. But at the invitation of Mike, I was able to get a trip down here, and I'm excited to learn about Kalia and tell a lot of my clients about it, because I think this might hit a lot of sweet spots out there for people who are watching. Thank you again for joining me today.
Sure, of course. Yeah, it's a pleasure.
We'll be touring a house today. We'll get some shots of the project in general, but tell us a bit about what Kalia is. What's your vision? How have things played out? And what are we looking at today?
Great. So basically, Kalia Living is an eco-conscious developer. We develop communities and luxury homes, of course, in this Golden Coast that you're going to probably see during the video. Basically, what we try to promote is the eco-friendly lifestyle, aligned with the Costa Rica lifestyle and the Pura Vida lifestyle. So you'll be seeing a little bit of the alignment with nature and the luxury and how it aligns perfectly with our homes.
And what are some of the key eco-friendly principles that you incorporate into your communities or the development that's happening?
Basically, we try to, of course, incorporate our homes in this area over here. We're right in front of the Ostunat Wildlife Refuge. So basically everything around us, it's very natural. We'll be able to see a lot of wildlife around. Of course, building homes like this, we try to maintain as much as we can of the natural landscape so we can keep the wildlife. Of course, a lot of the things that you're going to see in the home that are eco-friendly, like the rooftops that are green. We also promote the solar panels usage. Now that you have dry seasons, you can take advantage of that as well.
Yeah.
Among several features, that provides that.
Yeah, and you can see driving into the community, we are perched on a ridge line here. What a lot of development has happened here in the southern Nicoya Peninsula because they've got these beautiful broken landscapes. First of all, it provides a lot of excellent ocean views.
Absolutely.
It also allows the opportunity to develop along these ridge tops and preserve a lot of the landscape in between, where you get, essentially all of the property up along the ridges where roads are easier, where there's natural roads, etc., where you can still preserve the valley in between. And you see these river valleys between neighborhoods here that are really pristine and very much, huge swaths of green space between these developments. So it's something that in Costa Rica you love to see. It's not like we're surrounded by homes going up. Tell us a little bit about what you're offering in terms of what's a typical lot size in this project?
Okay.
How many lots are available? What are the dimensions of your, vision here?
Perfect. So we do have several communities right here where we are in front of us tonight. A total of 5 communities that we're promoting right now. Different sizes that they go all around from the 1,500 square meters all the way to 5,000 square meters.
Yep. Okay. So about a little less than half an acre to an acre and a quarter, which is the typical range. And here you are selling homes to people, not just undeveloped
Correct.
lots. You're signing up to develop your property with Kalia.
Correct. So, of course, we want people to be able to build their dream home, right? Not just to live an empty lot. And the idea is to build a community. So we also asked our clients to commit to a specific time frame when the house, will start construction.
Well, that's, it's a common model here. It brings a lot of value. One of the biggest questions for me coming in was, you see dozens and dozens of projects in Guanacaste. How real is it? Are there homes there? Is it a community that's taking shape? Or is it a community that they put up the guardhouse, the gate, and then, there were 2 houses built and then those 2 homeowners are the only 2 people? Right now you have, I think, 28 homes completed, you said.
Correct, yeah.
And there's a lot of activity as well, another 18 homes under construction.
Correct.
And that for me, in Guanacaste, that means huge success has been achieved. Congratulations that you've reached liftoff.
Yes.
Because you do see that variety of projects that really are more in the hypothetical phase.
Right.
We're here looking at what you are doing for customers. You're looking at other happy customers that have already purchased in. Let's say I'm looking for, now to be clear with people, this is you should be most interested after coming up here if you're a person who really wants to get something of the real Costa Rica, or at least the sense of a retreat where you're getting away from hustle and bustle. You are not in the middle of Playa Tamarindo here. We don't have a movie theater down the hill, I don't think.
No.
Not yet. Let's say I'm that kind of person. I want my retreat hilltop home in this style. I'm a family, we need a 3-bedroom ocean view home. I know that you have a million variables, but what's sort of the price range I could get a 3-bedroom nice home for? Maybe not something this magnificent and spacious, but what kind of price range would that put me in?
Well, as you mentioned, it's important to clarify also that all of our homes are customizable, right? So depending on the lot that the client will choose, that will vary the price of the home as well. The homes can actually start in $299,000 for 2 bedrooms, and $359,000 for a 3-bedroom home. And of course, it will go higher depending on what you add, what you change on the model. And of course, on the lot price that's going to be in addition to the home price.
Absolutely. And what do your ocean view lot prices start at?
So we have actually 3 different types of lots. We have the jungle views are as spectacular as well. You can have, just wild monkeys coming right at your porch. So it's really, really nice. But the jungle views will start in $75,000 and up. We have also magnificent mountain views. They're absolutely amazing, and they also start in $129,000. And then we have our ocean views that are spectacular views of the Golden Coast, starting in $229,000.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, on my most recent video, I think that we're still planning to post, I was talking about ocean view real estate here, and the fact that finding ocean view lots is a hard exercise in Guanacaste, first of all, but then finding those that are within a high quality gated community can be almost impossible. There's very limited inventory, and if you get close to a tourism hub, it's extremely prime real estate, because we're not talking about huge, massive plains where you can see the ocean, but we're talking about mountaintops here and there throughout the coast. So looking at $229 for an ocean view, $299 for a 2-bedroom home. You'd be looking, at Kalia starting for an ocean view home, mental math going on, $529,000, $550,000, customizing from there. If you don't need an ocean view, that $75,000 lot with a jungle view, you tack on a house and you're looking at $375,000. For new homes, that puts you very much in a moderate range, considering as you do get closer to the Flamingo right now, Potrero, getting much closer to Nosara, etc., ocean views can be absolutely exorbitant.
Absolutely.
Give me a quick overview of the location. Now, if I want to go down into Playa Guiones and eat at one of their spectacular restaurants, how long am I going to be driving?
Okay, so we actually have a trick that we actually created a shortcut. So that's something that it's actually private only for Kalia homeowners or the Kalia residents that are here in the community. Because in reality, the regular road, it's taken, again, the 160 route. So of course, if you go on the GPS or something like that, it will give you around 40 minutes. If you take the shortcut, it's going to be as fast as 20 minutes and you'll be in Nosara. 25 minutes if you drive a little bit slower. But yes, so you're very quick actually to the Midtown.
Yeah, for a lot of people, this place feels like it won't matter to anybody whether it's 20 minutes or 40 minutes down to Nosara. What's important about where we're sitting is the absolute sort of tranquility that comes with being up on a mountain. You can be extremely private here. I could imagine sort of checking into your home with enough groceries for a week and not leaving the entire time. You're going to spend endless hours just sitting on your couch, looking at the view, and maybe running down into Nosara, if you need to. But this is a place for people who want to enjoy their homes.
Absolutely.
You provide a lot of services beyond, I know Kalia is also running a rental program, which if you're interested in rentals, I can connect you with amazing rental managers in our area. I'm not focused on them myself. But let's say for people who have bought a home here or anybody who's visiting, what kinds of services can you provide when they're in country to make it comfortable?
So from top to bottom, Kalia actually can take care of the entire trip, starting from picking up from the airport or to the airport. We do have an airport in Nosara, so that works as well, right? So we do have our concierge services that they have luxury, cars to pick up clients. We also offer the express market, which is basically that you arrive home and you already have your groceries on your fridge, so you don't need to even worry about going to the supermarket. Apart from that, we have several activities that you can enjoy around the area. So starting from fishing, you have zip lining, horseback riding, hiking, yoga classes in the house, spa massages and everything, all the services here in the house as well. So you have all the services available with our hospitality.
Wow, the grocery shopping sounds very nice. Really, you can imagine people taking full advantage of that sort of experience. Absolutely. Because this isn't a place that you would want to come and necessarily spend all of your time trying to organize your own tours, etc. But having that more all-inclusive service provided and having a home where you've got on-site property management, people can buy a lot, build their dream home, immediately put it in your rental pool, have you guys manage things for your Airbnb, VRBO. I don't know how you manage those directly, but completely hands-off management is what most people are looking for, and so that's very attractive as well. Thank you very much for joining me for some quick comments. I know you've got many things to do today.
Sure.
I'm going to be looking around a little bit at this beautiful home here. I'm also going to be talking to Mike Rivera, one of the principal people involved with this project since it was started. Anyhow, thanks for joining me for my first Costa Rica real estate road trip so far. We'll be back soon with more.